What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, and I am going to do a live tonight for you guys because I was thinking about what I would like to share with you, some of the things I'm getting questions on, comments on, private messages on. So instead of replying back to every single person over and over, I thought I would do a video to give you guys some tips to get started right away. So if you're just hopping on, go ahead and put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. If you're watching the replay, put 2. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, put new in the comments. If you share this, I highly recommend that you share this on your team pages because you want to make sure that your team is getting positive information that can help them, obviously, and make sure that they're staying fulfilled as far as learning. So we're going to talk about if you are ready to get started on Facebook, or maybe you already have been and you've been struggling, it's okay. I'm going to teach you guys everything that I do, and I'm going to help you guys get started immediately. So if you're unsure of what to post, or you've been posting things and you get crickets, or you're just feeling really overwhelmed, I'm going to break it down for you guys, so just definitely pay attention. So when I started with my network marketing company, hey, thanks for hopping on, I actually started in this past spring, and I had about 250 friends on Facebook. I had kind of cleaned up everybody and only left the people on there that I was still in communication with, and I had just a couple hundred friends, and I never posted on Facebook ever. I literally hid behind my FitKim platform, which is a whole nother topic, and I would post on my personal page 4 times a year pretty consistently. Hi, Leslie. And I would post 4 times a year with pictures of the girls. So I would just do these little albums, and that's it. I literally would upload the album. I wouldn't comment. I never went on Facebook. I never engaged with people. I had no clue what was going on. Like, people, my husband would know more about my friends than me because I never went on there. So if you're brand new and you're not posting on Facebook, hi, it's okay. You can start tomorrow. You can literally start doing this tomorrow. So I started with 200 friends, and by implementing the strategies I'm going to talk about with you guys today in an upcoming workshop I'm doing, I was able to build up my friends list to over, well, I don't know if it's over, it's probably somewhere around 4,000 people. And I also now consistently, I post several times a day. I post on all the stories. I do Facebook Lives 3 times a week, and I run 2 private groups, and I have 3 different workshops that I have going on. So I say that to share with you that I went from doing nothing to doing a lot, and this is all in my spare time because I work part-time. Oh yes, and Leslie says I have over 6,000 people on Instagram. So think about that. That's starting with not very many. That's kind of cool. So you can totally start doing this tomorrow. So here are the tips. The first one you're going to want to do is you're going to clean up your profile page. So if you think about it, if you want people to want to come to your page and want to interact with you, you need to clean up your profile page. If you're always putting political stuff or nasty stuff or negative things, you know, everybody has a right to their opinion, but if you're looking to build a business online, you need to think of it as your storefront. You wouldn't have, you know, whatever side of the political party you're on, you wouldn't have that in the front window of your store, most likely. I mean, maybe, but probably not, right? So I want you to be thinking about your Facebook profile page, and we can go deeper in this on a different live. I'll go through and do a whole entire training on it because there is a lot to it. But you really want to be smart about what's on your personal profile page. So you want to clean it up. You want to make sure that there is a picture of you in your profile. So if you have like a bouquet of flowers, when you're commenting on other people's pages, they don't know who you are. They just see the flowers. And so sometimes that's why people aren't engaging with you and interacting. Even though if Facebook's online and you're meeting people you don't know, it really is about making friendships and building, and Amy's a perfect example. I swear, it's like an act of God that we connected. And I feel like I've known her my whole life. Like, how is that even possible? So you want to be thinking about what kind of people do you want to attract, and are they going to want to go on your page and check out what you're doing, okay? It's not about being popular, but it is about being engaging and sharing information that people are going to be excited about. So step 1 is to clean up your profile page. Make sure you have a nice profile picture of yourself. You can even do a selfie. Yeah, so good question. You can use the same steps on Instagram as well, absolutely. You might have to tweak things a little bit, but overall you can. So same thing on Instagram. You want to make sure to clean up your profile page. So make sure your cover banner looks good. Just be thinking of attraction marketing. And again, we can do a whole nother training on it, but you want it to be attractive. And it's not about being fake. It's really honestly so people go to your page and they go, oh wow, she's interesting, or, you know, I like what she has to share. So the first thing you want to do is clean up your your profile page. And while you're doing that, I want you to be thinking about the kind of person you want to be. So that's what's so cool about this. It's not about being fake. You can really literally evolve into whoever you want to be. That's the whole point of building yourself and learning and growing. So think of it that way. You want to kind of figure out, what do you want to be to other people? Step 2, this is going to start tomorrow if you're not doing this. Yes, this is fun. So step 2 is you're going to start posting twice a day. Now, for people who've never posted before, when I first started, I wasn't posting at all. That was a lot for me. And I'd have to remind myself, oh yeah, I've got to post. So get a schedule going. What works really well for me is posting once in the morning before I start working. And then I try to post later in the day before I leave work. And sometimes I'll post a third time, like tonight's technically a third time because it's a Facebook Live. But really just stick with 2 to get you started. If you want to start with 1 a day, that's fine. The key is, which we'll get into another in a minute, is figure out what's going to be manageable for you. But I would start with 2 times a day, okay? And this is what I want you covering. I want you covering personal stuff. So sometimes people will just post pictures of their cats all day. I don't want to see your cat all day. I'm sorry. I love cats. My husband loves dogs. We kind of fight about what animal you should have, but to each his own. The point is, I don't want to see your dog all day. And I'm pretty sure your friends don't want to see your dog all day. So personal stuff you want to mix. You can put your animals on there. You could put a selfie. You could put your kids. You guys know I'm putting pictures of Addison and Elise all the time because they're just cute, right? I mean, how can you not? But think about it. So you want some personal stuff on there. Sometimes people are really afraid, and this was hard for me because I had been hiding behind my FitKim brand for so many years. I don't know what it was, but when I had to start posting on my personal page, it became very scary for me and vulnerable, and it was just really hard for me. I had to kind of work through that. Oh, good question. Let me write that down because I am really ADD. Scott's out of town, and let's just say it's a little bit crazy. Some of you guys know I did that TV segment this morning. Well, Elise woke up at the freaking crack of dawn, so I haven't slept in a while. So you are going to have to be vulnerable. You're going to have to take selfies. You don't have to, but this is just what I recommend, okay? So with the social media fear, I want you to be thinking, I'm building relationships with people. I need to let them into my lives. People want to connect with other people. Think of it this way. Since we can't sit down and have coffee, right now I'm hanging out talking to you guys. Doesn't it feel like we're just hanging out chatting? If I don't share with you and do these lives, yeah, people like real stuff. So if you show them, I posted a picture of myself on the back porch. I didn't have any makeup on. I had my glasses on, no makeup. And I got huge engagement on that post on Instagram because people were like, wow, she's a normal person that doesn't wear makeup and she's in her pajamas chilling on the back porch, loving her life. Okay, so think of it that way. So you might want to just work up to it, right? But it'll get easier, I promise. Now I like it because I like to play around with the filters and all that good stuff. So we're gonna mix personal stuff in there. We're gonna mix educational. This is probably your biggest strength when it comes to building a business and recruiting. So we're gonna talk about recruiting later. And maybe you're like, well, I don't want to recruit people. You can use this in anything. You could use it to build a following on Instagram. You could use it to sell nutrition programs. You could use it for a online store. So you can use this for anything, not just network marketing or recruiting people. But you want to be thinking about, what can I offer to people? You want to offer value. You want people to come to your page and go, they want to be entertained, they want to feel something, they want to make a connection, and they want to learn. Okay, so think of something that you're good at. And a lot of times people are like, I don't even know what to teach people. I know nothing. You guys, everybody knows something. So what I would do is ask your 5 closest friends when we're done, is send them a text message and say, hey, when you think of me, what are like a few things that you think I'm really good at or that you've learned from me over the years? You will be so surprised at what people say about you. You honestly will. So I want you to ask your close friends, or just maybe get your journal out and just spend some time. And yes, it's kind of like when you're running for school president, you don't want to vote for yourself. You need to vote for yourself, okay? You have to be your biggest fan. You have got to have your own back. And if you don't, then that's some stuff you're going to have to work on. And that's that's not true. You little miss with your comment, that's not true. You are good at so many things. We'll talk about that later. You're good at a lot of things. Everybody is good at something. And this is perfect for you, Leslie. You're an amazing mom. I've always thought that about you since the day you started parenting. Like, I remember being like, I hope I remember everything she says. You could talk about parenting stuff all day long. You could talk about education. If you're a teacher, Pam, a friend of mine, she's always telling me these great like organizing strategies, and I was like, really? That's amazing, because she's a teacher and she can teach people. So figure out what you are good at, figure out what you can teach other people. Ask your friends if you're not sure, but you know what? Just start. You know what you can do? This is what I do. If I don't know something, and you guys might have noticed I've been sharing a lot, I freaking go learn it and then I turn around and teach it. You guys, I haven't been doing network marketing that long. It's like, right? Just like 9 months or something. I haven't been doing this my whole life. So go learn something. I mean, we have freaking Google. Brother Google has got your back. So you just go watch some YouTube videos, you learn something that you're interested in, and then you turn around and train it, or you teach it. Okay, so it can be a post, it can be a live like this, which we can talk about later as far as how to do lives. But for now, don't worry, I don't want you to be nervous. So educational, you're gonna educate people. Maybe you just share something. Maybe you saw a really cool YouTube video and you think people would really, this is really educational. You could share that. Inspirational. So quotes are awesome. Inspirational videos are awesome, but quotes really, people really seem to like quotes. Hey, thanks for hopping on. So if you want to inspire people, which I love to do, it's my favorite thing. My spiritual gift is the gift of encouragement. I love encouraging people, and I love quotes. Like freaking, that's all I want is like quotes. Like they're the best. Funny things, that's great. Now keep it clean for the most part. You don't have to, but just remember, think about who's looking on your page, right? So keep it clean if you can. But anyways, funny things are great because then people can see your personality and they just like it. If you do anything, post a comment with a GIF, which is the GIF. Think of something. You could think of anything. What did you eat for dinner with a GIF? What did you do today with a GIF? What's your favorite movie with a GIF? What's your favorite color with a GIF? What's your name with a GIF? You guys, I want you to write that down. If you're like, I don't know what to post tomorrow, this is your challenge. Tomorrow I want you to write, and you can just write it in. Post a comment, or post a comment with your name as a GIF. And then in the comments, I think you have to do it from your cell phone usually, you start it with your name as a GIF. Bam. You come back and post a comment and tell me how many comments you get on that. You're gonna be rocking it. Product. Okay, so do not post about your company or product every day. If you do, I'm gonna come find you and yell at you. I'm just kidding. But if you're really trying to grow and attract people, you don't wanna be posting every day. Maybe twice a week. Okay, so for those that are posting every day, you're probably like, what am I gonna post about? You guys, people don't wanna see your company post all day long. They want to get to know you, okay? They don't like it. Even if you're getting some engagement on it, it's probably people that are your friends or in your network, right? So maybe once or twice a week you can post about your product or business. And then you can add from there. So you can add from there, you're gonna add Facebook stories, Instagram stories, posting on Instagram, doing Facebook Lives. Don't worry about any of that right now. For now, you're just gonna post twice a day. Okay, number 3. I want you to start paying attention to what you're getting engagement on. So 1, I want you to pay attention to the type of post you're getting engagement on, and I want you to pay attention to what content you're putting out there and people are responding to. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can comment with a GIF on Instagram, and you know those little, not emoji things, but the little people, like it looks like you, those things, I don't think you can do that on Instagram either, but maybe you can. Katie, if you can figure it out, let me know. So you want to pay attention to what people are responding to. So what I do is if I post something and it doesn't get a lot of engagement, I make a note to myself. And I'll pay attention to why. So it might be, and a lot of times, to be honest, you guys, I'll think of something, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. Everyone's gonna love this, and nobody, I mean, I always get something on it. So if that happens to you, it's okay. Pay attention and just notice, like, what was it about it? Was it what you put? Was it how you put it? But pay attention to what's working and make a note to yourself, and you can save it. So you can actually, in the right corner, what I do, there's 3 little dots. When I'm scrolling through Facebook, I save people's things and I share them. I never steal ever. If you guys steal my stuff, don't steal my stuff because I'll be mad. You really want to share, you guys, and give people credit. And they probably got it from somebody else, but we really want to be sharing. It's Facebook's social, right? So you can save people's things, and then you can go to your saves section in Facebook, and you're going to have all kinds of content of, if you notice that puzzles, people really respond to puzzles or quizzes or the GIF thing, like I said. If you notice that, then you can remember to yourself, okay, what should I post today? You can do a whole schedule, which I'm not going to train you guys on, but you can even do themes. Like some people do Transformational Tuesday, for example. We'll talk more about that later. Okay, 4 is be consistent. So this is the most important thing I can tell you guys if you want to build a following on Facebook. I'm sorry, no offense for everybody watching, but our attention span is like -5 on Facebook, right? We're like Olaf in Frozen. Like, oh, there's a butterfly. Like, please go ahead and give me some snowflakes or a little snowman in the comments if you guys have got Frozen going on like I do. Like, we literally watched Frozen today. How is that even possible? The children went to school, I went to work, but we still knocked out an entire Frozen movie today, which goes to show that's kind of crazy. So you want to be consistent because people will stop following you if you're not. And this is what I see all the time. People get on this rampage. They're like, I'm going to do Facebook Lives every day. And yeah, I love Olaf. So they do Facebook Lives every day. There's like challenges out there, which to me that's like too much, but that's okay. Not, you know, more power to you. They're going hard for 3 days, they've got their Facebook Lives, and then nothing for like a week or 2 weeks. And then they come back and they're kind of starting over again, and then they're just lost their momentum. And it's not good for the people following you because it's sort of like a TV show. Like, people want that consistency. That's really, really important. Hey, Kate. But people want that consistency. So if you're going to do Facebook Lives, I do mine 3 times a week, every single week. Maybe for you, it's okay, I'm going to post twice a day consistently. So you probably want to have a checklist or something. Whatever you decide to do, be consistent. So if you are going to go after Facebook Lives and you're going to start doing them, start with 1 a week. You know, maybe you think to yourself, what would be a good day of a week that I could do it? When I first started, you guys, I did them whenever I could. Like I said, I work full time. I don't have time all day long to just be hanging out in my office making Facebook Lives. I wish I did. It'd be awesome. Little glimpse of the future right there. But the truth is, it's just not realistic. So you have to think about what's going to work for you and then go from there and just start with that. Don't go so crazy where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to become the next amazing online person ever. So we want to start realistically and build up from it. 5 is become known for something. You want to become known for something specific. So you all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I hate when people go AWOL. It's like, I actually was just thinking of somebody the other day and I was like, I forgot about that person. Have you guys ever had that happen? Give me some hearts. If all of a sudden one day you think of somebody that you used to follow and you haven't seen them and you're kind of sad because, you know, I found that on average I can follow 3 people strongly at a time because I'm always learning all the time. But then if one of them goes away, then I have to find a new person, right? It's kind of like breaking up. It's weird. Without them telling you, like, come on. Okay, so you want to be, number 5 is to become known for something. So when you think of me, you probably think of somebody who is upbeat, positive, energetic, shares information that's helpful for you for just overall outlook on life, business, mom, you probably think of that, hardworking, I get that a lot from people, inspirational, motivating. That's what you think of when you think of me. You don't think of me as somebody who is going to show you how to strip down and refinish furniture. Let's just be real with that. No, not happening. I don't even know how to start with that. Like, I think y'all are amazing that can do that. It blows my mind. There are people out there that do that, right? They're known for that. I saw somebody, Donna, today. I saw her before and after. It was amazing. I could never do that. So you have to figure out what are you going to be known for. Now, I want to point out something really quick, and then I'll wrap this up. And then you guys hang tight, though. I want to tell you about my workshop coming up. This is what I want you to remember. To start, you are going to have to be known for what people are responding to you for. So what I mean by that is, when I first started online, everything was Fit Kim for 6 years. So I've always been known for holistic nutrition, natural health. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have PhDs in those topics. And that's all I've ever done, right? Is nutrition, fitness, health, all that. So people, that's what I had to deliver for a while. Even when I transitioned to my personal page, I was talking about natural deodorant. I was talking about waking up with lemon water. I was building up a following, but using the content that people knew me for and what they wanted. And you guys didn't even know what was happening, did you? Look at that. Just kidding. But very slowly I've shifted to something that I'm passionate about. I love health and wellness, and I always will, but I don't have that drive and passion anymore just because I spent, 16 years of my life, that's all I did. And this is where my heart is now. So to start, I recommend sharing and becoming known for what people are responding to you for and what they look to you for. And then as time goes on and you build that following and you build that confidence and that posture in front of people on social media and on the camera, then you can drive that topic to what you want. But be known for something. You want people to think of you and you want them to think of something, and they will follow you. I promise you, it works every single time. So those are my 5 tips. So I want to tell you guys about my prospecting and recruiting workshop. Thank you to all of you that registered already. I'm taking 20. I think I have 13. I just launched it yesterday. I think we have 13 registered. So I've got 7 spots left. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just post workshop in the comments. Actually, be specific. So let me tell you what the workshops are. I've done a workshop on vision boards. I've done a workshop on business planning. So we mapped out 2018. These are private recorded, well, they're online workshops, I should put it that way. So we have online workshops that I do. After you're done with the workshop, you don't have to attend it, but if you can or cannot make it, you get the replay after and you'll be put in a private group. So I'm launching another one. It's going to be on January 18th. Right, yes, January 18th at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's scheduled for 2 hours, so it'll be a lot of content. It's a prospecting and recruiting workshop. So if you want to do prospecting and recruiting workshop, if you want to do vision board, business planning, just post what kind of workshop you want and I'll get you guys the information. So we're going to be talking about building up your leads list with cold leads, warm market leads. And if you guys are listening, you're like, I have no idea what she's talking about, don't worry about it. If you are building a business online, such as network marketing, you have an online store, you have an Etsy shop, or you have a business and you're doing coaching, you're a life coach, or you're a nutrition coach, and you're like, how do I build my business? I don't believe in, field of dreams, like if you build it, they will come. I had a blog for 6 years. It's not true. Yes, the workshops are online. So for the prospecting, recruiting, we're going to talk about leads. We're going to talk about daily activity tracker. You guys are going to get mine. Oh, screaming kids. Yeah, I totally get it. Daily activity tracker, so you can be very intentional and organized. That's the problem, you guys. You're like a deer in the headlights, like you just, or a squirrel. I don't even know. I completely understand because I've been there before. You've got to have a tracker. You have to be organized. I'm going to actually give you scripts, so you're going to know exactly what to say. And it's not going to be, here, copy paste, nothing like that. I'm going to teach you how to build real relationships with people, but I'm going to give you exactly what to say. Yes, vision boards. Then a social media marketing calendar. We're going to go over how to make Facebook lists so you can actually post things for specific people. So only maybe people that you want to share information with, they're going to see it. We're going to talk about how to track your leads and keep organized with that. We're also going to talk about following up. Like, how do you follow up? How often do you follow up? We're also going to teach you, this is really cool, I'm going to teach you how to work through your leads, your prospects, and your current customers to attract more customers. It's amazing. Like, just the power of it just blows my mind. And then just some bonuses in there, things like how do you actually follow up with people that like your posts and your videos, they comment on things, they share your stuff, Messenger, like what do you do with that? How do you turn those people into prospects and build relationships with them? That's the main thing, is how do you be genuine and authentic, right? Because I don't know about you, but I've gotten plenty, let me see some hearts for this one, plenty of Facebook messages from people I don't know. And they should not be sending me messages like that. Like, hi, buy my stuff, I have a sale today. I'm like, oh, who are you? That is not what this is all about. This is about building real relationships, and that's okay. A lot of times it's because you were taught that way, and you guys, this is a real thing. Like, people, I think there's such a bad rap around network marketing because I thought it was dumb before I did it. I had no idea, and I said no like 12 times. And people, it's so interesting. It's shifting now. It's a real profession. And so we have got to treat it like the business that it is. And so when people are doing that, we need to stop that. So if you did, it's okay. You're not in trouble, but you need to get in this workshop so you can learn how to do it the proper way. So just put prospecting and recruiting workshop. I'm taking 20. I have 13 now, so that's exciting. And I'm pretty pumped. So if you can't make that date, it will be recorded. Yeah, so that's what I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your support and feedback and comments. I just love interacting and getting to know all of you guys better. Make it an awesome night. And remember, start these 5 tips tomorrow if you're not already doing it. Post a comment. Do that gift one for me tomorrow. They'll be circulating all over Facebook. I'd be curious to see what you guys have, what results you get with that. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.